Hello friends, hi, and welcome back to another weekly vlog. If you're new here, hi, welcome. My name is Deborah and I post lifestyle, living alone diaries type content here on YouTube. I feature lots of work week in my life videos and just kind of sharing my life as a young 20-something-year-old woman living alone in Calgary, Alberta. So yeah, today is Tuesday. I just got back home from the office and it's honestly kind of nice right now outside. It's like I feel like fall is definitely the fall vibes are like upon us, even though fall doesn't officially start until like a couple of weeks I think or so from now. It does feel like fall is coming here. The leaves are changing. I actually noticed the other day that one of the trees in like my compound, like the leaves were dropping and falling and all of that. So I don't mind it. I particularly like fall. Fall is like my favorite season. It feels a lot cooler right now, and I think the last hot days, we actually had a couple of hot days over the weekend, but today it's like cooled down quite significantly. I think it actually rained overnight. I don't mind it. I am not a hot weather girl. Anything past like 25 degrees is too hot for my liking. So this is perfect weather for me, and it's just such a shame that in Canada, well, in Calgary anyway, our falls are so, like the fall season is so short. But I plan to enjoy this as much as I can. But yeah, I just thought that I would pick up the camera this week. So I actually have a shorter work week. This week I'm only working up until tomorrow, and then I'm taking Thursday and Friday and next week Monday off. Just I have some vacation days that I realize that I'm gonna end up losing if I don't use them. I don't have really any plans to travel anymore this year. Honestly, I wish that I could have traveled more this year, but I put all of my money into buying this place, so traveling is gonna have to be for next year. And speaking of traveling, I actually also exciting news, I booked a cruise. My friend and I are going on a cruise next August, so it's like a year out. But yeah, we're going, the cruise is leaving from Florida, from Orlando to the Bahamas. That's the cruise, and it's quite exciting. I've never been on a cruise before, not entirely sure what to expect, but for me it's gonna be a lot of fun because it's travel and a new way to experience traveling. But I'm really it's like something to look forward to. I think all of that to say, this year I haven't done a lot of traveling. The only place I've really been to, I really went to this year, was Seattle, and that was back in March. So it's been a while, but it's okay. Priorities are priorities, and I think getting a secure housing situation was more important to me than traveling. But next year, hopefully I get to redeem myself, and it's, you know, only going to get better from there on. But all of that to say, I am just, yeah, I'm taking vacation days, but I will be at home. I have plans. I have errands planned. I'm gonna do content creation, and I'm hoping I can just spend time reading and just chilling. But yeah, I'm quite tired, but I think I'm not going to pay attention to my tiredness. I'm gonna get up and try and edit a little bit before the tiredness fully sets in. But that being said, I just want to show you guys some apartment updates. So I switched out my bed frame in my bedroom. So I had like the IKEA mom bed frame since really like the old apartment. It was my only bed frame that I had. It's the only bed frame I've had since I've lived in Calgary, but I have like a different vision for what I want my bedroom to look like. I'll try and like insert some like inspiration photos from Pinterest. I want my bedroom to have like a cozy kind of cottagey cabiny vibe, and it's I feel like the bed frame is like the first step to that. So I'll show you guys what the bed frame looks like. Black metal frame, and I opted for black, which is so off-brand for me. Like from like all the other furniture, I'm more of a white girl, but it sounded funny. I'm more of like a white furniture type of girl, but I feel like black with like brown bedding and like, you know, different like green type of bedding, I feel like would really make the black pop. And then I am planning on switching out my dresser to a different kind of dresser with like a more wooden finish. And I'm also gonna switch out my nightstand too. But so this is like the real first step, and I'm gonna do like a sort of like a gallery wall above a bed frame, and really it's gonna be me thrifting vintage looking frames. Hopefully I have some luck in that regard. That's one update. And another update that I have is we put up this picture in the bathroom just above the toilet. I don't know if you remember. So this was one of the prints or whatever paintings that I had in my other apartment, like in my gallery wall situation above the sofa in the other apartment. I really do like this in the bathroom. I think the kind of like rustic-y frame, and like I don't even know, is this like brass? Whatever it is, I feel like it works well with like the gold highlights of the lamp. And again, it just kind of ties in nicely with like the green of the bathtub, the green that my like towel sets are. And eventually I will switch out the tap to something like the faucet, to something different. I just haven't decided yet, and I'm just kind of like taking my time. So I'm really quite pleased with this. And then another thing that I did was, since I had finally repainted this wall, I hung this mirror up. This was the same mirror that I had in my entryway in the old apartment, but I just kind of switched it. So in the old apartment it was hung vertically, but I decided to hang it horizontally. I feel like it just makes more sense. And I think my vision for here is to have some sort of like tray or shelf situation so that I can store my keys, my wallet, or whatever whenever I come in from being out, right? Because right now I just kind of store it on my kitchen counter and I don't like it there. So that's the vision and plan for just like this space like right here. And so that's partly why I fitted it horizontally, and I felt like it just kind of looked better and was a more logical and economical use of space. But yeah, those are the updates. I am super stoked with, you know, how this apartment is coming along. I intend on living here for a bit, so I am gonna take my time with the decor and just turning this place, this house, into a home. But I've been talking for a while, so I'm gonna stop chatting right now, and I'll pick up the camera at some point later. very excited to share some glasses that I recently received from FYTOO, an affordable prescription glasses online store. Their store features many styles and options for stylish eyewear, all within an affordable price range. And like I said, you can also opt to add your prescription to your glasses, and we all know how expensive prescription glasses can be. This store just kind of showed us that you don't need to pay an arm and a leg for quality prescription glasses. I picked up 3 glasses, starting with this bright red number Kadira. This is totally outside of my comfort zone, but I really wanted a versatile pair of statement glasses that I can either wear on special occasions or even to elevate my everyday look. Kadira is a bold, retro-inspired frame with thick borders giving a vintage yet modern vibe. Next up is Charlie, which has a similar retro modern vibe to Kadira, but I picked this up in the tortoiseshell color, but they have many different colors on their site. The slightly oversized design works well for everyday use, adding a little bit of personality while still feeling comfortable. Finally is Audrey in transparent. This is probably my favorite pair. I've always wanted a pair of transparent glasses, but I stared away from them because I believed they wouldn't work well with my complexion, but boy was I wrong. Audrey gives light and modern. The soft touch finish of the frames makes them comfortable for long wear, while their sleek, understated design keeps them looking stylish and current. If you're into minimalist fashion or just prefer subtle, refined accessories, this pair is a great addition to your collection. All of these pieces, despite their affordability, are durable and well built without sacrificing style. If you're looking to upgrade your eyewear with stylish and affordable pieces, you can use my discount code to get 15% off your purchase. So whether you're looking for sleek, bold, or minimalist styles, there's something for everyone. Make sure to check in the description box below for direct links to all of the pieces that I've showed in this video and the discount code as well. Guys, I literally had the worst afternoon slash evening slash night yesterday. I'm not the kind of person that's prone to hyperbolic words or hyperbolic speech, but yesterday afternoon from like 2 p.m. onward, terrible. Many times I questioned, what have I gotten myself into? You want to know what it was? Food poisoning by my own hands, it turns out. So around like 2 p.m. ish, I was in the office. It was just like a couple hours or so after I had had my lunch, which by the way was a lunch, like it was just plain white rice, turkey stew, and turkey with some broccoli. And I had had this before, like the night before, so it's not like it was something that I was eating for the first time, but it was food that I prepared in my own home, my own clean kitchen. So I was like, yeah, nothing about it. I had that around like 12-ish, but then around 2 I started feeling not too hot. I'm like, ooh, something's going on. So I went to the washroom. You know, this might be TMI, and if it's TMI for you, if you don't like toilet talk, maybe just skip ahead. I don't believe in airing out my dirty laundry, but I think some things are just kind of funny. So I, you know, went to the toilet, went number 2, and then I was like finishing up, and I'm like, God, I'm still not feeling too good. So I just kind of stood there, and I think most people get this sensation in their mouth when like their mouth starts to water and you get like saliva and everything just kind of pulling in your mouth. That for me is usually when I know that, okay, I'm gonna throw up. So I started getting that sensation, and guys, within like a few seconds of that sensation, I was just yakking. Yep. And I'm so glad. I think at points I was like, God, I hope nobody walks into this toilet right now, because I would have some explaining to do. So as soon as I puked, I felt slightly better, and I'm like, okay, maybe this is the end of it. And then I went back into my office, went into a meeting, but then like maybe 10 minutes into the meeting, I'm like, oh, God damn it. I don't feel good. So I went back into the washroom, and that's when I knew that this is not going to be a 1-time, 2-time thing. Let's just say over the course from like 2 p.m. or so to the rest of the evening, I was constantly sick. I think I was sick like by like the halfway mark. It was like every 15-20 minutes I needed to puke. It was driving home. Oh my God, you guys. I'm so grateful to my guides, my spirit angels, the universe for giving me the foresight to be like, just grab a couple garbage bags. Do it. Because I did puke twice on the way home. It was so bad, you guys. I've never had anything like this happen to me. I don't like vomiting. I hate the feeling and sensation and like what my body goes through and how painful it is. And truly this was like my worst nightmare come to life. Yeah, so from like 2 to like 9, I was just not feeling good. And by the time I was going home, I had already puked out all the food I ate. So at that point, I was just puking liquids and bile. You know, like the nasty, bitter taste. That's what I was puking out. So it was painful coming out too, because it was just burning. Yeah, I was just firing off, yeah. And so now it's just like, I'm afraid to eat the food that I made. It's just like, it's got to be it. It's like, what else could it be? Because I didn't really eat anything else. So I'm afraid to eat that. So I probably won't. I'm going to have to chuck it, which I hate wasting food so much. But I just, yeah, that's why I didn't vlog for the rest of the day. I was holding on for dear life. I kept thinking, like, I tried to drink Pepto-Bismol, puked it up. I tried to drink some peppermint tea, puked it up. Picked up water at some point, so I only could take like a few sips at a time. And it was, yeah, it made me grateful for all the other times that I didn't get food poisoning. Yeah, so y'all, I went through it, but I'm feeling so much better this morning. I just thought that would be something to share. I'm like afraid to cook for myself. It's like, apparently I just want to poison myself, right? I don't know. Now I'm just paranoid, and I do not ever want to experience what I went through yesterday. So I'm just going to play it safe and just count it as a loss and just cook something else. Anyway, I have an oil change appointment, so I need to get going right now. But today I officially started my vacation, and I'm so thankful that I don't have to go into work today, because like, imagine that. I feel tired. Like, I barely ate anything. All of my food was puked out. I couldn't keep down anything. I actually weighed myself this morning and I lost 5 pounds. It's probably just water weight, but it's just like incredible. To me, it's like, wow, because yeah, I was just puking out liquids. But anyway, I'm just grateful that now I'm on vacation and I can just kind of do my thing, come back home and rest, and not have to like try to concentrate or be afraid to eat, or like even if I ate something that made me feel off, at least I'm at home, right? But that being said, I never want to go through that ever again. Anyway, I just wanted to pop on here and just kind of share that and share like part of my plan for today. So I'm gonna do my oil change, and I think I'm gonna stop by like a beauty supply store, because I'm getting my hair braided at the end of the month, and I wanted to see if I could get some like hair braiding supplies there. So that's the plan. And then I have a lash appointment later tonight, but for most of the day I'm just going to be home working on editing a video and just kind of resting. So just in the parking lot of like the beauty supply store, but they don't open until 10, so I've got about 20 minutes of time to kill. I think I'm gonna go into the Dollarama just over there and try and pick up some supplies, and hopefully by then I would have killed enough time to pop into the beauty supply store and get what I need. Okay, so that was kind of a success. Yeah, it was a success. I ended up picking up a few more things that I needed, but I'll just do a quick haul. So I got this bottle brush cleaner, because honestly the one I have I don't feel like does a good enough job. I bought a journal. It's like a bullet journal, but honestly I'm just going to use it as a notebook to take notes, because I'm starting another continuing education course with the University of Calgary next week. So I just wanted a notebook that I could take class notes in. I bought a Scrub Daddy. I use this as like a sponge for my dishes in my kitchen. Bought some toilet bowl cleaner. rinse aid, these little like squeeze bottles for dressing. I always pick up a thing of gum because they're like 91 cents. And then I bought a thing of Fabuloso. I use this as like, it's a multi-purpose cleaner, so you can mop with it, you can clean your tub with it, clean your toilet with it, do whatever with it. I'm going to drive over to the beauty supply store now. It's just like a few meters away, but it is still pouring rain. It's ridiculous. Like, look at how wet it is. I can't wait to go home. So I just finished with my lash appointment. This is what the lashes look like. I'm in a bit more volume and cat eye this time, but I don't mind it. So it's quite long and full at the outer corners, but yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna head home now, and it's like almost 8, so it's kind of late, but expected that to happen. Can I have a small cold brew? Sorry? A small cold brew with oat milk. Yeah, oat milk. And then can I do like a pump of like your pumpkin syrup?
Okay, anything else?
No, that's everything.
Okay, grab that please.
Thank you. Okay, so I am just walking over to get my nails done. I get my nails done at Metro Polish on 17th Ave. I got a coffee from Tim Hortons. I've ordered the like pumpkin spice, but I don't think it doesn't taste very good. Honestly, not very good. Anyway, I am super excited to get my nails done. They look terrible right now, so that should be great. Okay, so I just got done. When I get to the car, I'll show you all what I ended up doing. Anyway, so I had booked to have the old set completely removed and then a new set put on. So I don't get like tips or anything. I just do like overlay on like my natural nails. So the length of this is like these are like my actual nails. I just use like builder product over top. Anyway, I had booked to get that done, and I actually did get it done, but they ended up not charging me for it. I think they just kind of forgot to charge me for it. So I went back and was like, hey, I think you didn't charge me for taking off the old set. Do you want to do that? And they're like, no. I'm like, oh, all right. And on top of that, so I ended up just really paying for a fill, and then on top of that, or like I guess a new set, and then on top of that, it was like 20% off. So ended up being cheaper than I thought it was going to be, so I won't complain about that. But anyway, this is what they look like. This is what the nails look like. I went with like a vampy sort of green, and I've been really into like the pointy lately, so I kind of did that as well. I feel like I've done this color before. I think I did it like last summer, and I really like it. But so my nails are done, so that's one of the errands, or one of my to-do list items for the day completed. Hello. Okay, so I'm back home. I've been back home for a bit actually, but I just kind of needed to like take a few moments to myself to decompress. So it's a bit later, but I just thought I'd just like quickly share everything that I picked up. I spent money today, not like a ton of money, but like yeah. Anyway, So at Costco, I only picked up 2 things. I picked up a carton of Alani Nu's like Halloween edition energy drink. This is like the Witch's Brew flavor. This is just like a 12 pack. I'm super excited to try this out. I really like, in Canada we get like, in my Costco, we get like the variety pack of like the cherry slush, the breeze berry, like the blueberry one, and then like the cosmic blast, like the purple grape one. And the grape one is like my favorite flavor, so I'm hoping this kind of has like a grape-ish flavor to it, but I won't know until like I pop it open. But excited to try that. I've determined that I prefer Alani Nu to Celsius. I really don't like the flavors, and it gives me like Celsius makes me like truly like anxious and kind of jittery, and I find that Alani Nu doesn't do that. And then I was going to get like the in-wash scent boosters. They're like expensive, and I'm like, why do I actually use this? Really, the only reason I use the scent boosters is because I like the way they smell. But I figured that I could also just get like, I could instead get like fabric softener, like scented fabric softener, which is like $12 for this much for 220 loads, and it would do the same thing while also doing other things that fabric softener is supposed to do, like reducing static and softening your clothes and preventing wrinkles and all of that jazz. So I went with this instead of the in-wash scent boosters. And then I went to Winners. Honestly, Winners was kind of a bust. I was hoping to find, the Winners at the mall just didn't have what I was hoping to find, so I think I might just need to instead go to like an actual Home Sense. I think they have like, I was really just hoping to find like body care stuff and some like mugs and stuff, but it just wasn't given. So I think one of these days I'll just go to Marshall's, sorry, a Home Sense. But I did manage to find some things while I was just kind of browsing around, so let's share those. I saw that they had this like ice tray, like the silicone ice cube tray, but the reason I really gravitated toward this is because it's got like a cover, and so I don't need to and so it won't, like, water won't drip everywhere as I'm moving this from my sink, like the tap, to the freezer. So I think this would be perfect. And it's accidentally green. I didn't pick it up because it is green. I mostly picked it up because of the cover. And then I also picked up this room spray in lime blossom and basil. I actually did pick this one up, not particularly because of the scent, but because of the green and gold. It kind of like matches the theme in my bathroom, so got that. This was only $6 and it smells fine. So I also picked up some skincare items from Winners, and I saw that they had this big thing of micellar water for only $10, and I'm pretty sure at the drugstore it's so this is 750 mils. I compared what I currently have, which is like the micellar water from like Nivea or whatever, and it's only 400 milliliters. So, and it's probably more expensive. So I'm like, this was a steal. So I just picked this up. And then, like I said, I was also looking for some like skincare items. So I picked up this Rice Niacinamide toner. I think this is like I think the brand is called Pretty Skin. It's like a Korean beauty brand. It's like a K-beauty brand. So I picked this toner up, and it's supposed to be for like calming and brightening the skin. So this is just what it looks like. So those are all the things that I got from Winners. And then I went to Bath and Body Works because I wanted to just simply pick up some refills for like the wallflowers. So they were having a sale where each refill was $3.25. So I ended up picking 6. Let me show you. I picked up 6 scents. Some of the scents I've gotten before, so they're like repurchases. So I picked up eucalyptus and spearmint, pumpkin cake, Palo Santo and sage, lavender vanilla, book loft, and mahogany teak wood. So that's pretty much everything I got from Bath and Body Works. And then finally I went to Sephora because I needed to re-up on some items. I'm running out of my serum, but I decided to try something different. I got this Hyaluronic Super Percent plus B5 serum by The Ordinary. Usually I use like the Squalane serum, but I wanted to try something different. And then I also re-upped on my concealer. I used the Sephora Best Skin Ever concealer. This is my like highlighting concealer, and this is in the shade 29Y. And then I also picked up a like lipstick or like a lip stain. This is the Sephora brand cream lip stain in hot pink. So I've been really wanting like a hot pink lipstick or stain or something along those lines. So I'm gonna test this out for longevity, and hopefully it works out well. And then I also got this free product. It's the Laneige Water Bank Blue Hyaluronic Revitalizing Toner. I've never heard of this. I think this would be kind of nice for like travel. This is what it looks like. These are all the items that I picked up. Super stoked, super excited. So thankful that I got to, you know, found most of what I wanted to find. But it's about like 4 p.m. right now, and honestly I think I'm just gonna spend the rest of the evening editing a vlog, and I'm just kind of like working on some other stuff. I might go pick up some groceries. We'll see how I feel in a bit, but yeah. And then at some point I will have my dinner and call it a night. But I think I might end the vlog here, you guys. I hope y'all have enjoyed hanging with me this week and watching this vlog. Thank you so much for being here. I love and appreciate you more than you know, and you guys are honestly the reason why I'm just continually motivated to just continue making YouTube videos. So thank you so much for being here, and thank you for your constant support. But that is all I have to share for this week. I hope y'all as excited for fall as I am. I really enjoy fall weather, so I'm looking forward to the next little bit of fall that we're gonna get here in Alberta, in Calgary. Well, that's it for now. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see y'all next time in the vlog.